Michael, Rob, congratulations. Off and running, comfortable start, but did you make slightly hard work out towards the end?
I made it hard in my own game. I was just trying too hard, but every time I had a bad shot, I hit 230s, I think a 54 and something else, and he stepped in every time. It's nice, but it's not nice on your own game when you're trying your balls off. But no, he always stepped in, did everything right at the right times, and yeah, we worked as a team then. Wasn't our greatest performance, but that's what we need. We needed a test. We need to know that we can win, not playing our greatest, and then we know we can win. If we play our best, we win all day long.
We saw what it meant to you both. We saw some big celebrations in there. Is it a different feeling playing for England?
100%. I think you put the shirt on, you can take all the other stuff. Usually you play for yourself, you play for your family. Put an England shirt on, you've got a weight of a nation, We all know how the football turned out, not in a bad way, but at the same time, I think it changes a lot of aspects of it, and I enjoyed it actually. I didn't mind, doubles didn't start off. I thought, I'll be clinical here on doubles. In first leg, I'll go and spread free. I might as well throw them down the road, to be honest. It wasn't the greatest first leg, and then we picked up, sort of hit a stride, had a bit of a break, and then come back a little bit sort of backwards again. But look, it's a performance. We win. The other team played for the last 2 days, and I think we'll be better tomorrow.
It looks like you really gelled as well. There was a chemistry up there between you. Did you feel that as well?
Yeah, I felt good personally. I felt comfortable. Usually, sort of now, I don't really like hanging around out the back. Like with playing singles. If I take too long, I'll throw my head down the road, and probably he's the same. He likes a rhythm. But realistically, it worked well. It was okay.
First time you two back together as well for a few years. Rob, you put the shirt on again. Is this the most complete England team we've had for a while in terms of you two have got everything and gelled together?
You want me to answer that?
No, I think it is. My scoring's up there, so's his. And for a long time, my doubles have been the best I've ever been. He's always been good at doubles, and like I said before, if we both click, we both hit 180s and 140s, and we both check out 10 pluses. And if we both do that tomorrow, or all day tomorrow, we win this event with no danger. We know that, and it's just about getting it right, getting the English shirts out of our head. That's the main thing. That's what, out of my head, that's the main thing.
100%.
I've been here 4 times, this is 4th time as well, and I know it's hard every single time, but you've got to try to block it out. And if we do, I'll be speaking to you again about 10 o'clock tomorrow night as a champion.
You guys have just come in, back at the hotel for the last couple of days. You've been running your eye over the other nations. Has anyone stood out to you?
I've been watching YouTube for the last 2 days, and I've been watching absolute mess on YouTube. just watching stuff that pops up. Darts has not interested me for the last 2 days. Since Hildesheim, I just wanted to chill out, get myself ready for this. I don't want to watch darts. I just want to get in my own head and get whatever demons was out there leading up to this. What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not this? Just get everything rid of it over the 2 days. I didn't practice whatsoever. It was just finding myself ready for this tournament. That's all I've done. Don't know about him, but that was my preparation leading up to this.
I think, like Mike said just there, but I think you can only really do the right things for you. It's not about the rest. If you're looking to win something, which me and him are, it's not about the rest. It's how we play, how we gel, and what we do as a team. And it's not about the rest. 100%.
It's interesting what you said there, Mike. You're world champ, world number 1. Yet you still have those thoughts about not being good enough, I think.
Yeah, I've always doubted myself. It's like, what if I don't do this, what if I don't do that? I never think, what if I lose? I always think, what if I don't do? I'm not bothered about an opponent. It's always about what if I do. That's the only doubt I ever have. And I think week in, week out, for the last, God knows how many years, I turn up a play, and if someone beats me, they've got to be on the A game. It's not about, I never turn up thinking, you might be better than me. If I don't play well, I get beat. No, I never think about it. All I think about is what I do. And that's what I tried to get out of my head the last 2 days, is get rid of them demons. Yes, I'm playing for England, which is a scary thought. That's the only reason I was doing it. And you know what, I'm still a derby and it's my job. I can hit treble 20s better than anyone, I can hit doubles better than anyone. It was about proving it for me.
You guys are seeded one. Wales are the favourites. You two on a collision course for around 10 o'clock tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're great. Don't get me wrong. I think Wales quarter. God, did they buy the draw? I'll tell Gezi later and Johnny. But no, at the same time, you know, not putting the other teams down, but they're heavily favourites in that. You know, me and them are going to have to do what we've done tonight, work a little bit harder. But look, the passion's there, everything's there, the work rate's there, and we get through. We'll be all right this year.
Bobby, my pleasure as always, lads.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Michael, Rob, what's your opinion on World Cup of Darts in general? Do you like to play doubles tournament once a year?
I'm not a big fan of doubles tournament. I've never played it before. I like singles. I do that for 11 weeks and 11 months, 3 weeks of the year. We do this for 1 week of the year, that's all. But you've got to adapt, you've got to get used to it. And it's the same when you're practicing. If a throw's too long, it might be too short, it might be too noisy, too quiet. You just got to learn to adapt. And that's what we've got to do for this, is just adapt. Might not be a fan of it, but that's the PDC rules. And I want to win this event, and it is what it is, and I just want to win.
Next match tomorrow afternoon against Poland, or maybe the host Germany. Do you like to play the host and the crowd tomorrow?
I think, look, whoever it is, Poland, you can't write them off. Record average yesterday, I think, when I see back on Twitter earlier today. And Germany's playing well themselves, you know, and they got the crowd behind them, which rightfully so. So whoever we play tomorrow will be a tough game. It's just all about just making sure Mike Smith's right, Rob Cross is right, and if we do that, every chance to win that game and win the tournament, you know.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Michael, Rob, do you think that not playing in the group is maybe a slight disadvantage, even though you're very experienced players? Do you think that stage time could have benefited you?
I don't think it is. It's not our fault though.
I'd have liked to warm up.
No,
I'm not going to lie, I'd have loved to warm up, but I didn't want to be out.
There's always that chance, but it's not our fault we're number one seed.
Yeah.
It's not our fault that we're in the top of our sport. It's the rules, like I just said in the last one. That's how it works. Latvia had 2 games to warm up, but then it's a longer format. That suits me a lot better, it suits him a lot better. We could be 4-0 down and there's no problem whatsoever. If you play in a group and 4-0 down, you've been beat. So for me, it was just about getting on with it, and that's the only way it works. It's out of your hands. It's not your right to do it. So you just got to learn how to adapt to it. And tonight we didn't play well, but we adapted.
I think personally, with that same question, what we learned in the Euro Tour, you know, everyone plays a day before you play your opponent. We've dealt with that. I've dealt with it for 6. I don't know how long you've done, but look, it's life also.
Since I was 18, I think.
18? How old are you?
32.
14 years.
I've been around a long time. Been around a long time.
Yeah, Rob, you only just made it here very close to the end of the race. Just how much does it mean to represent England here?
I think it just shows in the recent results, you know. Me and Lukey had a bit of banter over it and stuff, and I think it inspired me. I probably didn't realise how much I wanted it, maybe 4, 5, maybe 6 months ago, something like that. But the closer it got, I wanted it more than ever. And sometimes if you want stuff, you've got to walk through the front door.
Yeah, and with the change to doubles the whole way along the format, do you think that benefits you?
Yeah, I personally do. I think with the longer format going up, you know, it's great. I don't know what you were saying.
I'm absolutely tripping. Any format's better. You can play a UK Open first round, it's first to 6, and we managed to come in the 4th round, it's first to 11 or 10. The longer format suits, because we can reel off 3, 4, 5 legs on the spin at 12, 13, 12, 11, 10. And we can do that in birds as well. There's no stopping me and him going 180, 180. We're the type of players that do it. He's a world champion, I'm a world champion. That's what we do. And I don't think there's another player in this tournament that has 2 world champions playing. So you've got to learn to do it, and it's easy adaptable. And that's what we've done tonight, is just to adapt.
Right, cheers, thank you.
Thank
You're welcome.
you.